Shalom.
Yeah, we in DC now. We're on a mighty New York Avenue in DC. Around some scriptures. Right? We always in DC or Baltimore, right? That's how we do it. Hey, it's raining too. We gonna get it. We gonna bring out this word regardless. I don't know if the Lord, the Heavenly Father, gonna lighten it up or make it stop, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. And the phone ain't being covered, so I don't want my electronics to get damaged. He knows that. But anyway, let's go right into it. Hey, this war is ramping up. Stuff has been happening. Let me face the east real quick. All praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh by Hashem, us. This is y&ymission. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. y&ymission teaches the 100% truth doctrine as GMS. We out here in Washington, D.C. on New York Avenue. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring out some scriptures because you can see as this war shit is wrapping up. Okay, we got Russia finally taking the plunge into Poland, messing with Poland and whatnot. So they had decoy drones fly in there just to tease them, check the temperature of their air defenses. So we're gonna see how that stuff pan out and play out, right? They're testing them. All right, it's a testing. They're going back and forth right now. So yeah, hey, it's raining and shit. So hopefully the Heavenly Father stop it. All right, so look, World War III is about to go hot. Everybody having dreams. I'm so happy. I had a dream a couple of months ago. Well, not a couple of months ago, about a month ago, but it was real short. All it was the dream wasn't, it was a spiritual dream from the Lord. But I was in Babylon, and it felt overall that I was in like the fire, but I was real calm. Like I had my garment on. I guess I had like spiritual power, but it was flames all around me. The flames were taller than me, like 7 feet, you know what I'm saying, 6 feet, 9 feet tall. But I had my garment on and I was around. It was destruction. I couldn't see any buildings. All I could see was flames and stuff. And it was real short, and that was it. I was looking around like this, but I was real calm. I was real, like, you know, not excited, but just finally, you know what I'm saying? But it was flames. All I remember is 7 foot, 9 foot flames all around. And I felt, and nothing was burning me. I wasn't on fire. The flames I wasn't engulfed in flames. There was just flames around me. So I don't know if I was just destroyed something, or, you know, through the Spirit, Yahweh just let me know that, you know, you'll be fine. Probably have spiritual power, you know what I'm saying? But I was looking around like this. I was just looking at the destruction. But I couldn't see anything, but it was just flames all around me. So that was a dream that I had. That was like, you know, I've had other dreams, me having spiritual power and stuff like that, about flying and different things, me seeing through walls, me seeing Yahweh Shah come, okay, even dreams in the kingdom. I've had all types of dreams. But we're gonna stay on topic though. We're gonna bring out because what Israel is doing, and then now Russia, okay? Jeremiah 50 and 22, the sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction, right? And that's all these lands, they ready to be destroyed, right? Nepal, okay, that's over there in Southeast Asia, basically. The whole country had a meltdown because they did a social media ban, okay, of Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And all the people, look, lost their mind and shit and started killing people. 300 people got injured, 19 people died, and they ran the prime minister out of office. So these people are in a warlike state, in a state of confusion, and they do not want to let go of the madness that Babylon the Great, Washington, D.C., okay, mystery Babylon, America, has put out to them, okay, has made them drink this wine that has made them drunk and made them what? Mad, made the nations all mad, right? With the American way, with the American diet, with the American, the way they do things, okay? So the Heavenly Father is in the process of shutting this place down, okay? Judgments are going out left and right. And the prophets are out here on the highways and byways making sure that you're warned, okay? That's the job of the prophets, right? That's what we're doing, right? All right? So me personally, I'm doing what? Baltimore and DC, I go back and forth, okay? That's my business, that's my lot, okay? So, Jeremiah 50 and 22, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. Right. So this is everywhere. All these countries ready for battle. Poland, okay, Ukraine been ready, Russia's been ready, US, okay, getting ready by staging these troops under the guise of crime. Okay, we all know that's just a cover story, okay? But it's also a cover story so they can get Jake, okay? You so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Kill two birds with one stone, okay? So all these countries are preparing for the sound of battle is in the land and great destruction, okay? You got the country of France, telling their hospitals to be ready for major casualty events. Germany preparing its citizens, giving out pamphlets on what to do in a warlike scenario or whatnot, okay? So everything is building up and leading to the destruction of these countries, especially the West, okay, and the downfall of this kingdom, all right? So look, this is what Yahweh has done, okay? He said, Jeremiah 15:24, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware, right? Thou art found and also caught because thou hast striven against the Lord, right? So the Lord has laid a trap for this place, okay? He put everybody in a trick bag with these phones and the internet, okay? That's part of the trap, okay? And then Yahweh has made these corporations and businesses in America make these Instagram and social media sites and apps, okay, which have made the rest of the nations drunken, okay, with their philosophies and wickedness, okay, and now it's going to come back on this place, okay. This place has been established by the Lord, okay. It's supposed to be a prison for the children of Israel. It has served its purpose, okay? Babylon the Great has served its purpose. And now it's going to be put in a trick bag to be destroyed by the nations that it very well was in bed with, okay? Their allies, okay? Okay, from Europe, okay? And the Middle East, okay? And even Africa and South America. At one time, a lot of these nations were at one time or another, or still allies of the U.S. or in bed with the U.S. and now they're about to all turn on Babylon the Great and destroy this bitch, right? That's why the Most High said, I've laid a snare for thee, okay? And thou art also taken the bait, Babylon, okay? And thou was not aware, right? So the whole time they was out here screaming, winning, all the way back in Teddy Roosevelt, okay, his time, okay, and these other things, World War II, all the way up to now, the U.S. was winning, but really the Lord was really laying snares and traps, okay, that was going to, in the future, entrap this place and destroy this place, okay, get it utterly destroyed, all right? Jeremiah 50:26, come against her from the uttermost border, see? Come against her. Who? Babylon the Great, America, all right? Come against this bitch. Open her storehouses, right? Cast her up as heaps, right? That's what these nations are going to do. That's what her own citizens are going to do. That's what her own military is going to eventually do, okay? Cast her up as heaps and destroy her utterly, okay? So this place is going to be destroyed utterly, all right? Let nothing be left of her. That's what the Most High said, all right? Let nothing be left of her. It's raining out here, so forgive me, all right? as you see, people having dreams, and all they have dreams about, that the Americans that are having dreams, whether they're in the truth for 2/3 of heathens, they're having dreams of utter destruction in this place. This place is going to be level. Ain't going to be nothing standing over 10 feet by the time the Lord get done with this place. Nothing is going to be taller than 10 feet in America, Babylon the Great, all right, after the Lord gets done with this place. Utter destruction. All right. Revelations 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Right. All right. So World War II has passed. Destruction. Woe. Behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Right. And we're here. It's about to heat up. It's finally starting to really heat up now with this thing with Poland and Russia, and the thing with Israel and these other nations, the drone attacks on food aids, and how these other nations are condemning them. Qatar, what happened in Qatar, okay? The third woe coming quickly. It's coming and going what? Hot, all right? We want it to go hot. That's what it's about, all right? Isaiah 9 and 5. For every battle of the warriors with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. That's the first two wars, World War I and World War II. Machine guns, okay, and bayonets, okay, stabbing with, you know, having a knife on a weapon, all right, or the gun. Garments of blood, machine guns and stuff. Shot, wound penetration, all right. But this shall be with burning and fuel fire, and that's all you see. I did a video of the drone strike, okay, on that ship. They saw what? All you can see was burning and fuel of fire. Nobody was actually hurt, but you see burning of fuel of fire. And that's what this technology is going to just produce. Just burning and fuel of fire. Because they're going to be using drones, cruise missiles, ballistic missiles, okay? Different type of missiles and drones are going to be used. Not so much machine guns and guns, all right? But this shall be with burning of fuel fire. And ultimately the nukes are going to be burning of fuel fire. They create fire waves, mushroom clouds, okay? The shock wave, the blast radius will incinerate, okay? Depending on how much it yields, how much that nuke payload is yielding, and who shoots it off and where it is, okay? It's gonna cause catastrophic fires, okay? Just like you see on Independence Day, Terminator 2. A lot of these movies from the 90s and the early 2000s were warnings, okay? The Heavenly Father has put the spirit on these directors, and these producers, and these animators, and these CGI artists to depict what it's going to be like in these final days and going in, transitioning into the new kingdom, all right? But first we got to go through destruction in order to get to the new. We got to be out with the old and with the new. Hopefully my phone don't fuck up. It's getting wet. Welcome hard. Gotta make this quick. It's coming down harder. Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let them, the men of war, draw near, let them come up. And that's what you're seeing. Poland's been ready. The Baltic states, Finland, okay, Lithuania, okay, all of them, they're ready for Russia, right? Russia knows this. Russia is feeling outnumbered, okay, cast off, pushed away, okay? So they're ready too. America's getting ready by staging these troops in these cities, okay? Not only for citizens, but also for invasions. These are all Gentiles, all the nations are preparing for war. They're choosing sides, especially the Middle East, Turkey, Egypt. They're all prepared to go after Israel. Israel knows this, all right? Qatar is going to have to make a choice. Are they going to remain allies with Israel and the U.S. after this destruction and bombing in their main city, in their capital, or are they going to fucking switch sides, okay? That's yet to be seen. Joel 3 and 10. Beat your plowshares into swords, okay, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I'm strong. All these weak-ass nations, okay, all these no-name brand nations like India, Pakistan, okay, stuff like that. Now they talking about something, they strong. They want to hang with the big boys now, okay? So we're gonna see how that's gonna pan out. All right, we're gonna see how that's gonna pan out. All right, I gotta make this quick. All right. So all the weak nations are gonna say they're strong. All these people that once were farmers, peaceful farmers, livestock caretakers are now enraged. You see the farmers here crying and complaining, right? That just recently came out because they're sounding alarm that they don't have nobody to pick the food, put it in the ground, all this type of shit. So they're gonna pick up their swords, which is gonna be the modern day gun and actual swords too, and they're gonna get in on the fray as well. Look, Joel 3:11, assemble yourselves to come, all ye heathen. Gather yourselves together round about them and cause our mighty ones to come down. Right, so gather all the heathen together so he can destroy them. That's what Yahweh's doing. All right? All right? That's what Yahweh's doing. Gathering all the heathen around and all their countries, getting them round about so he can ultimately lead them to the Middle East and destroy all their asses at one time with nukes. And so Yahweh shall pull up and he's going to put the nail in the coffin and finish it. Ezekiel 3:17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning for me. And that's what I'm doing out here. Son of man, okay? Warning, okay? I'm a servant of the Lord, okay? I'm doing this for the body, okay? Warning you 2/3 of you heathens so that coming destruction on Babylon the Great and all the nations, okay? That have been in bed with Babylon, okay? Or that are at odds with Babylon, or that have been offended on Babylon at one time or another. I'm giving you warning that this place will be destroyed, okay? There will be no future that you think that you will be wanting to live in, okay? Everything is being shut down. Everything is being taken advantage of, okay, right now by the devil. This goddamn, this Edomite, okay? He's taking advantage of the fact of chaos out of, order out of chaos, okay? And he's using you 2/3, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans as a scapegoat to start everything off, okay? And to round you up and to ultimately destroy you. But we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, that this is ultimately Yahweh's plan, okay? To destroy you 2/3, you rebellious because you strived against him, okay? Babylon, America has striven against Yahweh, okay? With his practices, with his wickedness, with his people, okay? So it's not going to be no more DC. I'm standing here right now, but in a few months or years, this place will not be here, all right? So look, it's raining. I wanted to bring that up. World War III is here. It's going down. So I'm going to shut it down, all right? This has been y&ymission. I'd like to say shalom.